Thank you. Let's bring in retired Yuma Sector Border Patrol Chief Chris Clem and the author of Why Bad Looks Good, Prosecutor Wendy Patrick. Thank you both for coming on. I want to play this because this is Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino and his team being shouted down. They're being followed. I want to play this followed by a soundbite from Greg Bovino. Listen to this, Chris.
Out of here. You're a coward. Hold on, babe. I'm on the phone. Get the out of here, you stupid. You're a coward piece of you. And if you didn't have a gun or a badge, I would beat the out of you.
We just got back from Louisiana, from that fantastic operation in Louisiana. This didn't happen in Louisiana. Violence did not happen in Louisiana.
I mean, this is happening in sanctuary cities. You're not seeing this anywhere but these sanctuary states, sanctuary cities, Chris. I mean, that bleeped so many times. That's what they are. That's how they are treating federal law enforcement.
It's unbelievable what is really happening. Or maybe I should say it's believable because it's in sanctuary cities. Look, Chief Bovino was my neighbor in El Centro when I was chief in Yuma. He's a member of our Border Patrol tactical team. This guy knows what he's doing, right? And this following into Target to use the restroom. Look, when Mother Nature calls, she calls. And it's not uncommon to have to go to a public place to use the facility. Right. And to see them track them down and just yell at them, it's ridiculous. And to that intro with the AG Ellison, he needs to read the Constitution because Article 1, Section 8, Clause 4 gives us the authority to do what we're doing.
Yeah, it really is amazing. Here is the mayor of Minneapolis trying to stir things up again. Watch him.
You had a person that was definitively trying to just get out of there. They were trying to leave the scene. That is not a person that's trying to run an ICE agent over. You have a person that is trying to protect our city, to look out for our neighbors.
Speaking of the neighbors, they look out for these people. Bill Melugin writes the following. Remember what the mayor just said. Bill Melugin says ICE has provided Fox News a list of the most egregious criminals, Wendy, aliens they've arrested during their surge in the sanctuary state of Minnesota. And it's the most disturbing list I've ever seen, including numerous convicted child rapists, sodomizers, 10 convicted killers, most with deportation orders going back many years, several from Laos, Somalia, and Sudan. That's who these people are protecting.
That's exactly right, Trace. You wonder whether these agitators have any idea what they're protesting. Don't they want people like that out of their community? Don't they have their friends and their children that want to walk to school safely? I'll tell you, these ICE agents, they're mobbed in the streets, doxxed online, shouted down in a store, and then we wonder why they perceive the need to operate in self-defense. Because remember, that's the analysis, as Chris knows, the perspective of a reasonable officer at the scene when presented with the situation, like a car being used as a deadly weapon.
That's exactly right. Meantime, there's new video. This is before the shooting. This is about 3 minutes before the shooting, and you'll notice the Honda Pilot. But watch this. In fact, let's pause and listen if we can here, Kevin. So there you have it. The honking, the Honda Pilot, we believe, by all accounts, is Renee Good's Honda Pilot. DHS posted on this same thing saying, quote, the media continues to fail the American people in their reporting on the events in Minneapolis. They really, I mean, they just won't admit that they got things wrong.
Yeah, they did get things wrong. And my sources tell me that the person that ICE was there to arrest during that whole Renee Good incident was a convicted sex offender, an illegal alien from Guatemala. And by the way, there are 2 U.S. codes, 111 and 115, that make that a crime at what she was doing, impeding and resisting and causing this problem. This is where it gets very frustrating when you have, I won't call them leaders, but elected officials misrepresenting everything that's happening. Yep. ICE is out there going and get these bad actors. We saw the list from Melugin. There's a lot of them out there, and that's just Minnesota.
Yeah, put this on the board because this is Portland. I want to show you the vehicle, right? We're going to show you again as the show goes on, but this is the vehicle. Look at this that got rammed, repeatedly got rammed. DHS writes the following here. After commanding Nino Moncada to exit the vehicle, Nino Moncada is alleged to have placed his vehicle in reverse, colliding with an unoccupied Border Patrol vehicle with enough speed and force to cause significant damage. You saw the car. Nino Moncada continued the forward and reverse maneuver multiple times, Wendy, striking the Border Patrol vehicle multiple times. And this is who they want in their communities.
You know, and what's even worse, Trace, is that you have public officials who should know better and who should know the law, by the way, egging on these crowds and almost making it seem like it's okay to take to the streets and prevent ICE agents from doing their job. You know what would really solve this problem is cooperation between local authorities, ICE officials. Then they wouldn't need to go into these spaces and take people. There'd be that cooperation. That would benefit everybody.
There is cooperation in every place except for the sanctuary states where the problems are all focused. Thank you very much, Chris. Good to see you. Wendy, thank you.
Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.